In the context of an ever-evolving and increasingly complex aviation industry, flight safety remains the top priority. Maintaining an effective air traffic management system requires not only seamless coordination among pilots, air traffic controllers, and rescue teams, but also the integration of advanced technologies to minimize the risk of accidents. The incident at Reagan Airport around 8:46 p.m. last night starkly highlighted the challenges faced by the aviation sector in a high-pressure and constantly changing environment. This particular incident, involving a collision between the helicopter PAT-25 and the CRJ aircraft from PSA Flight 5342, Blue Streak 5342, has raised numerous questions regarding communication protocols and target identification in a congested airspace. According to information gathered from radio communications, the helicopter PAT-25 was assigned the task of visual separation, maintaining a safe distance between aircraft. However, due to work pressure and low light conditions at night, the crew mistakenly identified the target, failing to recognize the presence of the CRJ flying closely by. As a result, the accident occurred, prompting the airport to swiftly enforce a lockdown and activate emergency response measures. With my perspective as a technologist and an advocate for innovation, I, Elon Musk, view this incident as a critical lesson for the entire aviation industry. The accident not only underscores the necessity of enhancing automated monitoring systems and early warning technologies, but also highlights the importance of rigorous training and standardized communication protocols among all parties involved. It is clear that investing in modern technology and bolstering human capabilities are key to ensuring maximum safety for every passenger in the skies. Event summary. At approximately 8:46 p.m. last night, a dramatic incident unfolded in the busy airspace managed by Reagan Tower, highlighting both the complexity and high stakes of modern air traffic management. During this critical period, multiple aircraft were lined up for their approaches to the airport. Among them was American Airlines 3130, positioned as the second aircraft for runway 33, and a CRJ aircraft from PSA Flight 5342, known by its call sign Blue Streak 5342. Additionally, a Black Hawk helicopter, designated as PAT-25, was actively involved in the unfolding scenario. Radio communications between the tower and the incoming aircraft set the stage for the incident. The controllers were busy coordinating the sequence of landings and takeoffs, ensuring safe separations among the aircraft in a congested airspace. As part of this coordination, PAT-25 had been assigned the task of visual separation, a procedure intended to provide an extra layer of safety by having the pilot visually confirm and maintain safe distances between aircraft. The helicopter's crew affirmed over the radio that they had the necessary traffic in sight. However, amid the flurry of activity and under the challenging conditions of nighttime lighting and high workload, a critical error occurred. The crew of PAT-25 mistakenly identified American Airlines 3130 as the aircraft to be visually separated. In reality, the CRJ aircraft, Blue Streak 5342, was positioned much closer and was the one at risk. This misidentification led the helicopter to inadvertently collide with the CRJ. The collision was sudden and immediately noticeable to all parties involved. Air traffic controllers, who were monitoring the situation in real time, quickly detected the impact. They were forced to rapidly reorient their priorities, issuing urgent instructions to all aircraft in the vicinity. The controllers ordered a series of immediate actions, including instructing several aircraft to execute go-arounds and hold positions to avoid any further risk of collision. Simultaneously, the emergency protocols were activated. The Metro Washington Airport Authority, responsible for managing the airport operations, swiftly announced the occurrence of a crash. Rescue and fire crews were mobilized without delay, and the entire airfield, including all runways and taxiways, was effectively shut down to allow emergency teams to respond to the scene without interference. Throughout the ensuing chaos, radio transmissions captured the controllers' and pilots' frantic yet professional exchanges as they attempted to manage both the aftermath of the collision and the incoming traffic. The controllers' ability to maintain order in the midst of such a complex situation was remarkable, Though the tragic event underscored the vulnerabilities inherent in a system heavily reliant on human judgment, especially under conditions of high workload and reduced visibility. Ultimately, the collision between PAT 25 and Blue Streak 5342 resulted in a catastrophic accident, marking a rare and severe incident in recent aviation history. The loss of life and the rapid sequence of events have prompted a thorough review of air traffic control protocols, particularly the process of visual separation during nighttime operations. The incident serves as a somber reminder of the critical need for continuous improvement in both training and technological support systems within the aviation industry to ensure that such errors do not recur in the future. Analysis of the incident causes. The incident at Reagan Tower, culminating in the collision between the Black Hawk helicopter PAT 25 and the CRJ aircraft, Blue Streak 5342, from PSA Flight 5342, was the result of multiple interrelated factors. A thorough analysis indicates that both technical and human factors played pivotal roles in the chain of events leading to the accident. One of the primary technical issues was related to communication protocols and information management in a highly congested airspace. During the critical period at approximately 8:46 p.m., Reagan Tower was managing multiple aircraft simultaneously. Radio communications were heavily utilized to coordinate the sequence of arrivals and departures. In such an environment, the volume and speed of communications can sometimes overwhelm even the most experienced controllers and pilots. In this incident, the helicopter PAT 25 was assigned the task of visual separation, a responsibility that required its crew to maintain constant visual contact and confirm safe distances between aircraft. The reliance on verbal confirmation over the radio, without sufficient technological cross-checks, left room for misinterpretation. The helicopter's crew mistakenly identified American Airlines 3130 as the target for visual separation, when in fact the CRJ aircraft was the one in immediate proximity and risk. This misidentification underscores how the current system's dependency on manual visual confirmation in low visibility conditions can be inherently risky. Human factors further exacerbated the situation. Operating in a high-pressure, high-workload environment, especially during nighttime operations, can impair decision-making and situational awareness. The crew of PAT 25, working under the stress of managing visual separation in a crowded airspace, likely experienced cognitive overload. Under such circumstances, the likelihood of misidentifying aircraft increases significantly. Fatigue, stress, and the challenges associated with low-light conditions further contribute to diminished performance. In this incident, these factors converged, leading the helicopter crew to focus on a nearby aircraft, inadvertently ignoring the CRJ aircraft that was closer to their flight path. This lapse in situational awareness ultimately resulted in the tragic collision. In addition to these human and communication challenges, the environmental conditions played a crucial role in the unfolding of events. Nighttime operations inherently reduce visibility, even for experienced pilots and air traffic controllers. The limited lighting conditions can obscure visual cues that are vital for accurate distance estimation and target identification. Moreover, the busy airspace at Reagan Tower meant that multiple aircraft were maneuvering in close proximity. The combined effect of a congested airspace and low visibility created a scenario where even minor misjudgments could have catastrophic consequences. The environment, therefore, acted as a force multiplier, amplifying the impact of both technical shortcomings and human errors. Another technical aspect to consider is the current state of reliance on manual visual separation protocols without the full integration of advanced automation and sensor technologies. While visual separation is a long-standing method used to ensure safety in the skies, it has inherent limitations, especially when conditions are less than ideal. Automation in air traffic management, through systems such as radar tracking, automated collision avoidance, and AI-driven monitoring, has the potential to significantly reduce the margin for human error. In this incident, the absence or inadequate utilization of such automated safety nets meant that the crew's manual assessment was the sole line of defense. When that line of defense failed, there were no automated systems in place to alert or correct the error in real time. Furthermore, The incident highlights a broader systemic issue, the challenge of maintaining effective communication in a dynamic and complex operational environment. The tower's radio transmissions were rapid and often overlapping, which may have contributed to the confusion over which aircraft was being tracked and separated visually. In high-stakes scenarios like this, any delay or miscommunication can be fatal. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the need for enhanced communication protocols that incorporate redundancy and automated verification methods to support human operators. In conclusion, the causes of the Reagan Tower incident were multifaceted. The combination of high operational pressure, low visibility, and a congested airspace set the stage for errors. The reliance on manual visual separation in such an environment, compounded by cognitive overload and stress among the crew, led to a misidentification that resulted in a collision. Technically, the incident underscores the urgent need for advanced technological solutions, such as automated monitoring and collision avoidance systems, to supplement human judgment. As we move forward, a comprehensive review and overhaul of both training protocols and technological systems are imperative to prevent such tragedies in the future. This incident is not only a sobering lesson in the limits of human performance under extreme conditions, but also a call to action to integrate robust, automated safety measures into our air traffic management systems. Analysis of the emergency response process. The emergency response process following the incident at Reagan Tower exemplifies the critical importance of rapid, coordinated action under pressure. When the collision between the Black Hawk helicopter PAT-25 and the CRJ aircraft, Blue Streak 5342, was detected, air traffic controllers and emergency responders immediately activated a series of protocols designed to mitigate further risk and to manage the unfolding crisis. Analyzing this process reveals several key elements that both underscore the strengths of current procedures and highlight areas where improvements can be made. Immediately after the collision, air traffic controllers were forced to shift their focus from routine traffic management to crisis management. The controllers quickly issued urgent instructions to all aircraft in the vicinity. These instructions included directives for executing go-arounds, holding patterns, and, ultimately, the complete shutdown of the airfield. This decisive action was critical to prevent any additional collisions or interference with the emergency response efforts. The controller's ability to manage the rapidly evolving situation, amid high communication loads and a congested airspace, demonstrated their training and professionalism, even as they worked within the confines of an inherently stressful environment. Simultaneously, the Metro Washington Airport Authority, which oversees operations at Reagan Airport, played a pivotal role in the emergency response. Upon receiving notification of the crash, the authority promptly announced the incident over the radio, ensuring that all relevant parties were aware of the severity of the situation. This announcement triggered a cascade of responses from various emergency units. Rescue teams, including the Aircraft Rescue and Firefighting (ARF) units, were mobilized immediately. These teams were tasked with responding to the scene, assessing the damage, and initiating recovery operations as quickly as possible. The emergency response process also involved the rapid coordination between the tower and ground control. Ground control, responsible for the movement of vehicles and the overall safety on the airfield, issued blanket instructions to halt all aircraft movements. By doing so, they ensured that no additional aircraft entered the hazardous zone, thereby minimizing the risk of further incidents. This coordinated shutdown of the airfield was crucial not only for the safety of the aircraft in the vicinity but also for creating an environment in which emergency responders could operate without external interference. A notable aspect of the emergency response was the efficient communication between different agencies. The air traffic controllers, fire crews, and airport authorities maintained a steady stream of information despite the chaotic circumstances. The controllers' use of specific terminology, such as Alert 3 to signal the severity of the crash, helped in relaying the urgency of the situation. Although some initial confusion existed, such as early reports mistakenly identifying two helicopters instead of a helicopter and a CRJ, the information was quickly clarified, enabling responders to pinpoint the location and nature of the incident. This clarity was essential for directing fire trucks, rescue vehicles, and additional support units to the correct areas promptly. Furthermore, the emergency response plan included measures to secure the entire airfield. Not only were the runways closed, but the taxiways and surrounding areas were also cordoned off. This comprehensive lockdown ensured that all aircraft already on the ground or in the air were accounted for and that no unauthorized movements could compromise the rescue efforts. The prompt closure of the airport facilitated an orderly and controlled environment for the emergency teams, allowing them to focus solely on the accident site. Despite the rapid response and the professional handling of the situation, the incident revealed inherent challenges in emergency management during high-stress events. The sheer speed at which the events unfolded left little time for thorough verification of details, leading to some initial misinformation. However, this was quickly rectified through effective communication channels. The experience underscores the need for continuous improvement in emergency response training and the integration of advanced technological support systems. For instance, real-time data sharing and automated alert systems could further enhance the precision and speed of the response, reducing the margin for human error in such critical moments. In conclusion, the emergency response process following the collision at Reagan Tower highlights the importance of quick, coordinated action in mitigating the consequences of unforeseen disasters. While the controllers and emergency teams demonstrated commendable professionalism under immense pressure, the incident also serves as a reminder of the potential for improvement, especially in terms of communication protocols and the incorporation of advanced technology. By learning from this incident, the aviation industry can continue to refine its emergency procedures, ensuring that future responses are even more effective in protecting lives and maintaining safety in the skies. Lessons learned from the incident. The tragic collision between PAT-25 and the CRJ aircraft, Blue Streak 5342, serves as a stark reminder of the complexity and high stakes involved in air traffic management. This incident, while deeply unfortunate, offers several critical lessons that can drive improvements in safety, technology, and operational protocols across the aviation industry. One of the foremost lessons is the need for enhanced communication protocols. In this incident, miscommunication played a significant role in the sequence of events that led to the collision. The reliance on verbal confirmations and rapid radio transmissions in a congested airspace created an environment where misunderstandings could easily occur. Moving forward, there is a clear necessity for the development and implementation of redundant and automated communication systems. These systems should be designed to cross-verify critical information, reducing the likelihood of errors caused by human fatigue or overload, especially in high-pressure situations. Another key takeaway is the importance of integrating advanced technology into air traffic management systems. The reliance on manual visual separation techniques, particularly during nighttime operations, has proven to be a vulnerability. Automation in the form of collision avoidance systems, radar enhancements, and AI-driven monitoring could provide additional layers of safety by alerting controllers and pilots to potential hazards in real time. Investing in such technologies would help supplement human judgment and reduce reliance on subjective visual assessments, which are prone to error under challenging conditions like low light and high traffic density. The incident also underscores the critical importance of rigorous and continuous training for both air traffic controllers and flight crews. Operating in a high-stress environment requires not only technical proficiency but also the ability to maintain situational awareness despite multiple simultaneous demands. Regular training programs should incorporate simulated emergency scenarios that mimic real-world pressures and high workload situations. This type of training can better prepare personnel to handle unexpected events, improve their decision-making processes, and ensure they can effectively manage their responsibilities even when faced with rapid changes in the environment. Another lesson relates to the comprehensive review and update of emergency response protocols. The coordinated actions taken by air traffic controllers and emergency responders were commendable, yet the incident highlighted areas where communication and procedural clarity could be improved. A thorough debriefing and analysis of the emergency response can provide valuable insights into potential bottlenecks and lapses in protocol. Lessons learned from these reviews should inform revisions to existing procedures, ensuring that responses are not only swift but also more resilient to the chaotic nature of such emergencies. Furthermore, this incident highlights the need for better integration and collaboration between various stakeholders in the aviation ecosystem. From air traffic controllers and flight crews to airport authorities and emergency responders, every party plays a vital role in ensuring overall safety. Establishing more robust channels for interagency communication and coordination, perhaps through shared real-time data platforms, could significantly enhance the collective ability to respond to emergencies. Collaborative drills and joint training exercises that simulate real-life scenarios can help foster a culture of mutual support and understanding across different roles and responsibilities. In addition to technological and procedural improvements, there is a broader cultural lesson to be learned from this tragedy. It is a reminder of the human cost that underlies every technical failure or procedural shortfall. Each incident, no matter how rare, carries with it a profound impact on the lives of those involved. This reality should galvanize the industry to pursue excellence and safety with renewed urgency. The aviation sector must commit to learning from every incident, ensuring that the lessons of the past are translated into tangible improvements that protect lives in the future. Moreover, the incident serves as a call to action for regulatory bodies and industry leaders to invest in research and development aimed at mitigating the risks associated with high-density airspace and adverse environmental conditions. Continuous innovation in sensor technologies, data analytics, and automated control systems could provide the breakthrough solutions needed to prevent future accidents. By fostering an environment where technological innovation and safety protocols evolve hand in hand, the industry can better anticipate and address emerging challenges. In conclusion, the lessons learned from this incident are multifaceted. Enhanced communication protocols, the integration of advanced automation, continuous and rigorous training, comprehensive emergency response reviews, and improved collaboration among stakeholders are all critical steps that need to be taken. These lessons underscore the imperative of not only reacting to past errors, but also proactively creating a safer, more resilient air traffic management system for the future. By embracing these insights and committing to meaningful change, the aviation industry can work towards ensuring that such tragic events are never repeated. Elon Musk's perspective and lessons learned. From my vantage point as a technologist and entrepreneur, the recent incident at Reagan Tower is a stark reminder of the profound challenges and opportunities that lie at the intersection of human performance and technological innovation in aviation. This event not only underscores the critical need for better safety protocols, but also highlights how the integration of advanced technology can fundamentally transform our approach to managing complex systems. One of the most significant lessons I draw from this incident is the urgent need to enhance our communication protocols. In high-stakes environments like air traffic control, every second counts. The reliance on rapid, manual verbal communications is inherently prone to error, especially when operators are under significant stress and cognitive load. In my view, this incident serves as a clarion call to develop more robust, automated communication systems that can cross-verify critical information in real time. By integrating AI-powered monitoring systems with traditional methods, we can reduce human error and ensure that safety measures are not solely dependent on manual processes. Another lesson is the importance of moving beyond conventional visual separation techniques. While these methods have been standard practice for decades, they show their limitations when faced with the realities of modern, high-density airspace and low-visibility conditions. The accident demonstrates that relying on human visual assessments alone is not enough. Advanced sensor technologies, such as LiDAR, radar, and computer vision, could provide continuous, objective monitoring of the airspace. Automated systems could alert both pilots and controllers to potential conflicts long before a human operator might notice, thereby creating a safety net that minimizes risk even in the most challenging conditions. Furthermore, this incident highlights the critical role of continuous and rigorous training for both air traffic controllers and flight crews. Even the best technology is only as effective as the people who operate it. In my experience, continuous learning and adaptation are key in any field, especially one as dynamic as aviation. Simulated training environments that incorporate real-time data and scenarios similar to this incident can better prepare operators to handle the unexpected. This approach not only reinforces existing protocols but also builds a culture of resilience and adaptability that is essential for preventing future tragedies. Collaboration across industries is another area where significant gains can be made. The aviation sector can benefit immensely from the innovative practices in fields such as aerospace, automotive, and software engineering. By embracing a multidisciplinary approach, we can accelerate the development of integrated systems that leverage data, machine learning, and predictive analytics to improve safety. I believe that a collaborative effort involving regulators, industry leaders, and technology companies will be crucial in developing next-generation air traffic management systems that are not only smarter but also inherently safer. Finally, this incident is a sobering reminder of the human cost of error. While technology can reduce risk, it must be deployed with a deep sense of responsibility and ethical consideration. The lives affected by this accident are a powerful motivator to pursue innovation relentlessly, ensuring that every step we take forward is measured against the standard of safeguarding human life. In summary, this event reinforces my conviction that the future of aviation safety lies in the seamless integration of advanced technologies, improved training, and enhanced communication systems. It is imperative that we learn from this tragedy and harness the power of innovation to create a safer, more resilient airspace for all. In reflecting on the tragic incident at Reagan Tower, it becomes evident that the collision between PAT 25 and Blue Streak 5342 is not just an isolated failure, but a multifaceted event that exposes vulnerabilities in our current air traffic management systems. The series of miscommunications, human errors under stress, and reliance on traditional visual separation methods illustrate that even with highly trained professionals, the system can falter under high-pressure conditions. This incident underscores the urgent need for a comprehensive overhaul of our operational protocols. First, enhancing communication systems is critical. In an environment where every second counts, manual radio transmissions can easily become overwhelmed, leading to potential misidentifications. Implementing redundant, automated, and AI-driven communication and monitoring systems could serve as a vital safety net, ensuring that crucial information is verified and transmitted accurately in real time. Furthermore, the limitations of visual separation techniques were clearly exposed. The dependency on human visual confirmation in low-light, high-density airspace conditions has proven to be inadequate. Embracing advanced sensor technologies, such as radar, LiDAR, and computer vision, can provide continuous, objective monitoring and early warnings, greatly reducing the risk of misjudgment. This technological upgrade is not about replacing human expertise, but about augmenting it, ensuring that safety measures are robust enough to handle the complexities of modern airspace. The incident also highlights the necessity for ongoing and rigorous training for all personnel involved in air traffic management. Continuous simulation-based training that replicates high-pressure scenarios can better prepare controllers and flight crews to handle emergencies effectively. Such training should focus on enhancing situational awareness and decision-making under stress, reducing the likelihood of errors when real-life situations arise. Additionally, the coordinated emergency response demonstrated both the strengths and weaknesses of current protocols. While the rapid actions by air traffic controllers, airport authorities, and rescue teams were commendable, the initial confusion during the incident signals that further refinements are necessary. Improving interagency communication and integrating real-time data sharing among various stakeholders can streamline emergency operations, ensuring a more efficient and organized response when crises occur. In conclusion, this unfortunate incident serves as a wake-up call for the aviation industry. It reminds us that technological innovation, enhanced training, and improved communication are not optional but essential for preventing future tragedies. By learning from this event and implementing the necessary changes, we can work towards a safer, more resilient airspace that protects the lives of everyone who depends on it.